A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark decision that could redefine its naval capabilities, Australia has selected Japan as the partner to construct a new fleet of frontline warships, valued at a staggering $10 billion. The choice, announced by Defense Minister Richard Marles, comes amid rising strategic challenges in the region, particularly from China. The upgraded Mogami frigate, developed by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, triumphed in a competitive bidding process against Germany's MEKO A-200. Marles described this moment as a significant milestone in the bilateral relationship between Australia and Japan, emphasizing its importance for the Australian Defence Force, ADF. This acquisition represents the most substantial capability decision made by the government since the introduction of the AUKUS nuclear-powered submarine program in 2023. The new frigates will serve as replacements for Australia's aging Anzac-class ships, which have been in operation since the conclusion of World War II. Marles highlighted the need for modernization, stating that the current fleet is the oldest service combatant fleet in the Navy's history. He pointed out that the decision was driven by a focus on cost-effectiveness and the urgency of filling capability gaps identified in the Strategic Defense Review conducted during Labour's first term in office. It's going to be really important in terms of giving our Navy the capability to project an impactful projection, which is at the heart of the strategic challenge, Marles explained. The Mogami-class frigate, currently in service with the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force, boasts impressive specifications, including the ability to launch long-range missiles and a range of 10,000 nautical miles, 4,000 nautical miles further than the current Anzac-class vessels. Marles elaborated on the frigate's advanced features, mentioning its sophisticated radar and sonar systems, which enable it to engage effectively in both air and undersea warfare. With a crew requirement of only 90, compared to the 170 needed for the Anzac class, the Mogami class represents a significant leap in naval technology. Defense Industry Minister Pat Conroy reinforced the decision's rationale, stating that the Mogami-class frigate was the clear winner in terms of cost, capability, and delivery timelines. The first frigate is expected to be delivered in 2029, with operational service commencing in 2030, aligning with the government's strategic objectives. Conroy also announced a new strategic shipbuilding agreement with Austal Limited, which will secure a continuous pipeline of shipbuilding work in Australia, creating thousands of jobs in the Henderson precinct of Western Australia. This agreement will allow for the transfer of Mogami production to Australian soil after the initial batch of 3 frigates is constructed in Japan. The decision to procure the Mogami-class frigate is anticipated to transform the Royal Australian Navy into a more formidable and capable force. Conroy stated, "This will reassure our allies, deter our adversaries, and make Australia safer." As the geopolitical landscape continues to evolve, this strategic partnership with Japan and the modernization of Australia's naval fleet will play a crucial role in enhancing the country's defense posture in the Indo-Pacific region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.